We're in the home stretch for the 2015 Flash February, and for the final game I present Super Mario Bros. Crossover. It's a game that I've played for a while, and new updates are constantly being added. When you get down to it, if you've played the original Super Mario Bros. For NES, you've played Super Mario Bros. Crossover. Then again, you also haven't. Because when did you ever play the game with Bill Rizer from Contra or Ryu from Ninja Gaiden? That's where the crossover part of the title comes in. It's Super Mario with other characters. What, you want a roster rundown? Fine. We got Mario, Luigi, Toad, Princess Toadstool, Link, Erdrick, Cecil, Bortz, Samus, Kid Icarus, Simon and Trevor Belmont, Mega Man, Proto Man, Flame Man, Iceman, Dr. Light, Bass, Dr. Wily, Bill Rizer, Ryu Hayabusa, Shadow, Hayate, Sophia 3, and a Tetris piece. There are many variations of each as well. Some of them have just differences in skins and others have different playstyles. For example, with Luigi, he is a bit floaty, similar in control to Super Mario 2. You can also play as the princess, who is the same selection menu, but she can float after powering up with a mushroom. It's simple things like this that give the game a lot of replay, since everyone has a different control scheme. Of course, with all of these characters, some are definitely more useful than others. Many of the characters cannot simply jump on enemies to defeat them. So if you're that used to classic Mario games, you might be in for a small bit of trouble. Characters like Mega Man, Bill Rizer, and Bass don't have to worry so much since they have ranged weapons. Others like Simon Belmont and Ryu have a longer reached weapon, but still require you to get a bit closer to the enemies. Others like Simon Belmont and Ryu have a longer reached weapon, but still require you to get a bit closer to the enemies. Others, like Link, have practically no range and require you to get a bit too close to your enemies, so dying is a bit easier with them. Naturally, each character has their own different control scheme, but as I said, each also has different playstyles. Mario and Luigi have the classic method of jumping on enemies. Link can attack with his sword or drop bombs down. Samus has a few different shots and can lay bombs when she crouches into a ball. She can also fire off missiles if you have any. Simon has his whip and can double jump to overcome the more difficult platforming areas. In addition, he can throw axes. Mega Man and Bass are both similar in that they can fire the Mega Busters, but Bass is limited to firing faster yet standing still. Bill Rizer has a typical Contra weapons in the form of the basic shot, machine gun, and spread gun. Ryu has a sword, which gets upgraded upon power-up. He can also climb walls and throw shurikens. Finally, the Sophia 3 tank fires long-range shots, can shoot missiles, and after grabbing a mushroom, hover in the air. In addition to choosing which character you want to play the game with, you can also choose the map skin. You can pick from Mario's 1, 2, and 3, Mario World, Lost Levels, Blaster Master, Castlevania, and Zelda 2. Among others, including the SNES variants of the Mario games. In addition, depending on the map skin that you decide to go with, the music changes. This is pretty cool to play a Mario game in the Castlevania theme. Because it's not enough to customize, there's other options to go with. You can change what weapons the characters obtain when they grab a Fire Flower. You can choose to go with the standard Mario 1 levels, Lost Level set, or the special set, which I'm not too sure what it's based off of. That's 3 different map sets that you can go with. You can also change up the level of the difficulty of the game, making your shots more powerful or weaker, making the enemies move faster, and even switch out the Goombas to make them more powerful. It's amazing to see how much effort was put into this game to make it something completely amazing, different, and addicting. So how smoothly does the game play? Well, it's 100% fully authentic. The levels are completely identical, the enemies are all placed in the correct areas, and even when playing in other map themes, everything looks the way it's supposed to. You can also make some levels easier or harder when playing as characters that have range attacks. For example, you can use Bill to completely destroy all bricks on the screen, eliminating some platforms by accident and making some jumps nearly impossible. Speaking of the platforming, some characters have much harder tasks in front of them. Thankfully, Simon can double jump, and Ryu can climb the walls. Mega Man can't jump very high, but can call Rush to use a springboard on his back. But when you have characters like Link who can't jump very high, some leaps may be a bit more challenging since he can't run to pick up speed. But here's another thing I like about Crossover. You can go backwards. Instead of the original Source game, where you can't backtrack, you can do so in Crossover. This makes certain areas a bit more tolerable, since you have more room to work with. This is especially helpful when fighting King Koopa, since you can run away to duck down into one of the gaps to avoid fireballs. So now we go to the power-ups. Just like the Source game, you have the Mushroom and Fire Flower. With each power-up, the character gets stronger. Some of them obtain special abilities, like the hover ability for the Sophia 3 tank, and others just upgrade their weapons. Samus starts out with her basic shot, but with the mushroom she gets a longer shot, and with the Fire Flower, gets the beam weapon. It's a very intuitive system. In addition, everyone retains their own power-up levels. At the end of each level, you can choose a new character to play as, unless you turn off the setting in the options. So you may see that on the top left of the screen, each character shows their power-up level. As you navigate the character select screen, you can see the level of strength. So you may want to choose someone that's more powerful for more difficult levels, or someone that's a bit weaker that you can attempt to make a little bit stronger for the easier ones. I should clarify that these power-up levels are shared in each category of character. So you're playing as Ryu and get a mushroom, that mushroom would be carried over to Shadow. That's really all I have on Super Mario Bros. Crossover. It's a must-play for any fan of the original Super Mario Bros. Exploding Rabbit, the developers of the game, are working on their own standalone game that they can charge for, so that they don't have to worry so much about copyright issues, but I've read that they're going to keep it in the same style referencing the classic titles. I don't know about you, but I'd buy that in a heartbeat, because this game is just plain fun. Sure, you can play as Mario if you really want, but why bother when you can have almost 100 other characters you can choose from? Also, due to the other characters, the game is more challenging than you would expect it to. I played it on normal, and enemies could take quite a few shots before falling, but again, this can be changed, so I can't really say much. In any case, this really must be checked out, and I would have loved to see this on an actual cartridge. Final score? 5 out of 5. That's all I have for Flash February, at least for 2015. What's coming for the rest of the year? Watch my preview on my YouTube channel, and stay tuned. This is Reaper, and as always, facebook.com/ReapersReviews. Happy fragging.